evidence. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Look it up. The earth is flat. You can look it up.
I will look it up. It would be really cool if you were right and they were all lying to us.
It is really cool.
It's pretty hard to believe.
No, it's really cool. 2.5 years I've been studying it.
Dude, you're giving me chills just coming over and approaching her in that manner, the way you did, right?
Yeah, like he knows he's looking into this. There's something wrong.
I'm telling you, I can
Well,
tell.
I like this. I like a good conspiracy, so I'm gonna check it out and look at it.
What got you into conspiracies?
I don't know.
9/11.
I don't know. I just
9/11 did it for most of us. Here, you can look it up at home. Flat Earth, you can look up at home. Yeah. See the numbered blocks? They correspond with the 200 proofs video. So when you look over here, this is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. Captain Cook logged 60,000 miles for Antarctica. Our equator's only 24,901. So that definitely is. And look, all these logos for world organizations, they're all using the flat Earth map. But you know what they leave off? Antarctica. They don't want you to know it goes around.
It goes around everything.
Yeah. So look, you can test it. If it goes out and down, if it's a sphere, right?
So your theory is all the pictures that they take from space and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah, here.
Are made up.
Yeah, they are. They're all computer generated. This is when they do a spacewalk, they're really in a pool. And if they're inside, they're either in the Vomit Comet or they have wires and harnesses. We have all videos on that stuff. It's really amazing. And I'm so sick of them lying to us. It's
One thing I find hard to think is like now average citizens are going up and flying into space.
Oh, sorry.
You know?
No, that's just a lie. And you know what? Did you ever hear of crisis actors?
Nope. Oh, and yeah.
Crisis actors. They all did like the Sandy Hook thing and all that. Yeah.
You guys actually believe that, huh?
Sandy Hook School, they tore it down.
That's pretty crazy.
They tore down the Sandy Hook School.
I tied out of school too. 30 young children were butchered.
No, they weren't. Not one kid died that day. The only person that may have died is Lanza's wife. His wife, he wanted her offed, so he got her killed. She's the only one. I don't think Adam Lanza even existed. I think it was Ryan, was the other son. They just make this stuff up. But look, you look in the evidence. Look, here's a reflection on a flat surface. It goes right on the table. You get the line. But if it's a curve, you only get a spot.
I did that experiment at home too.
And you have to study perspective because you know these railroad tracks continue, but you can't see them. It goes to a point. And look, and tell me where the horizon is. Is it down or is it at your eye level? The horizon, look at the ocean. It's at your eye level. That means there's two planes coming together. That's perspective. And no matter how high you get, it will always be up there at your eye level.
Right.
So it's not going down anywhere.
Right.
So what's that?
All right.
The video is 200 proofs. That starts you off.
Okay. It's never contained on the ball.
2.5 years ago. I'm a truther. I want to know the truth.
Yeah, but who came to you with this information?
I heard it on the internet, and I laughed at it the first time. The second time, I said, oh, those poor delusional Christians. But I am a Christian. So the third time, I said, okay, if there's anything to this, then there's a working model. And I went looking for one and found it. I found a working model.
Who puts all this together like that?
Well, there's lots of people who are doing it. There's a lot more truthers out there than you realize. Did you ever look it up?
Actually, like one out of 10 people, they come up, they said they think the Earth is plateau. You know, they stand there, 1 out of 10, 20.
You got to research it, and it's stuff we can do ourselves. You can see a sunset yourself, right? And then take a glossy piece of paper, bend it, and go to a light bulb, and you'll see a little spot if it's curved. You can do these experiments yourself at home. Are you with him? Okay. Hey, buddy.
Right, the surface of the water is always level. That's why it's called seedling. You know, water is always contained. Am I correct on the interior of a container? You know, a cup of water, a pool, pond, a lake.
It's all flat.
A sea,
It always this way. It always goes this way.
So we're thinking
Look.
the ocean.
It's always flat.
Yeah.
It always needs a container to hold it.
Yeah. And Antarctica is a container because it goes all the way around the outside edge. See, these United Nations logo is flat Earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there. They want you to think it's a little thing at the bottom.
How come nobody's got that? What do you find at the end then? I was just gonna ask
At the end of what? Antarctica?
Good question.
Well, there's the Antarctic Treaty since the 1950s after Admiral Byrd went there and found that there was something that they're not telling us. And we think because he lost like a dozen planes that they flew into something called the dome.
Oh, the dome.
That's what they think.
So what's
Now, there's evidence of a dome. I'm sorry. There's evidence of a dome if you look, yeah, they do that stuff to mock us. If you look up something called lightning sprites, the lightning is coming off of the dome there. You know those balls with the lightning thing in the center, like Nikola Tesla had and all that? Yeah, that's what the dome does. The lightning comes off of that. And you look it up, there's videos on it. I have one on my channel.
Yeah, it still doesn't explain what's at the edge. Like what happens then?
What's that edge?
I don't know.
Like you
I don't know.
crawl around and repel on the bottom?
Well, they had the Antarctic Treaty. They don't let you go there and explore.
So I won't, yeah.
You look up the Antarctic Treaty.
What's the edge
Also,
of
there's
this
a
water
lot of
right
rich
here?
people that would test that.
What's the edge of this water? What's the edge of a lake?
Look, you don't become
Land, you know?
you don't become rich.
Who says there is an edge? Why would you just assume, you know?
You don't.
It just goes on forever?
From first grade, you program a satire, like that you're going to fall off the edge, the ship is going to fall off the edge. You know,
Yeah.
who says there is an edge, you know? You have to
Yeah.
research and critically think for yourself, you know?
So you think it's a flat endless?
Yeah, until we
Keeps going and...
we have to remove all the blades until we have get direct observation, you know, use scientific methods. And
The government does some funny things. I just find it interesting that
Yes, it
7 billion
is.
people on the planet and nobody...
Why is it flat?
What is the evidence?
There.
in our treaty, you know, they find,
The reflection on a flat surface is a line. A reflection on a curved surface is just a spot.
miraculously.
You can do that experiment at home. We can see, there's a formula. We can see Chicago across 60 miles using this formula. You shouldn't be able to see that. And if we go down to Ocean City, and we can see Wildwood 20 miles away, you shouldn't be able to see it if there's a curve.
You know, the dome, but who said, you know,
Holy cow. Because they want control of us. If we will believe anything they tell us, then they have total control over us. That's what they want us to be dumb. They spray our skies with chemicals. They put fluoride in our water, and it affects our brains. You got to be careful what you eat. Preservatives destroy your brain and all your organs. It's horrible. They want us to be dumb so they can control us. That's what it is. Oh, I thought you were with that guy. You're not? Oh, I'm sorry. I was going. Okay. Yeah, if you watch this video, the 200 proofs, Earth is not a spinning ball.
What is the website? I want to see.
What this is it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, you can find it there too. You can find it there.
That's my first time
But
I
see,
heard that.
176 is on that video. 200 proofs. That's number
That was the
176.
first belief.
Pardon?
That was the first millions and millions of years ago that the Earth was flat. That was the belief. Then
Yeah, 500 years ago, these rich guys got together and they said, let's take over the world. And then they started saying, well, how are we going to control all the people and bring them under one government? That's what they want, is one government. And then they got control of all of us. And then you know what's going to happen? We're going to be a third world country. You think they're going to feed us good food? No.
We eat bad.
I know.
We eat really bad.
Yeah, not a lot of us in the flat Earth movement. We understand it, so we're not doing that.
People start changing. Have to start changing, eating better. But
Yeah.
I always try to eat better.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Eat raw vegetables. That's the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're out here trying to tell the people and wake them up. Tell the truth. So watch that video. And then there's another two, the time-lapse video of the sun. That's really amazing. You'll learn a lot. You will learn a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch today.
Yeah, and then you can tell him, and he'll be smarter. But if you want to get a good job in this world, you keep your mouth shut. Because all the rich people own everything.
Yeah.
And they don't want their wealth taken away. They want to be in control.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping.
I now believe these cars is the same. I think
Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up at home. Everybody who looks like, give them a paper. Up. Yeah, this is so windy. Hey, your mom and dad are leaving, buddy.
He couldn't hear it. He wanted to
I'm beat. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I got here at 11. 11.
Okay. That was fucking shocked a little bit.
So you want to hand out some of these?
our own lot.
Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. Look it up. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up yourself. Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up. It's the hottest topic on the internet. Don't be left behind. Flat Earth evidence. You gotta look at people.
Yeah. Sometimes they just want to snag it or whatever and take a look. Different techniques.
Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. You can take a picture if you want.
Yeah, take a picture.
Oh, it's still recording? That's amazing. This wind is crazy today. I didn't bring the other bungees. I don't know, I was just dumb. I should have, but I didn't. Flat Earth evidence. Here, you can look it up. I have the videos on here. Flat Earth evidence. Look it up. It's true. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up. Here, I have all the videos down at the bottom. You can look them up.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Antarctica. It goes all the way around the outside edge. North Pole's in the center. United Nations uses a flat Earth map. And there's a formula for figuring it out. Do you speak English?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I didn't know.
No worries.
So you can figure out by the formula that we should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan. But we can. There's a lot of other evidences of seeing over a distance. On a flat surface, it will reflect in a line. If it's curved, you only get a spot.
Never thought about that.
And you have to study perspective. It teaches you how your eyes work at a distance. See the horizon out there?
Yeah.
It's up here at your eye level, isn't it?
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're in a plane. It's still going to be at your eye level. No matter how high you go, it'll be up here. It's not going down. You must have a question.
No, I'm not there yet.
Okay. Flat Earth evidence. Oh, I know this wind is crazy. I have it tied right here, but... Uh-oh. Don't want to lose that. I'm telling you. No, you can't use that. Here, you can use these that are on, on there if you want. I know. I've been fighting with it. You need. Oh wait. You know what? This one is. Do it around and maybe the top is smaller. Here, wait, dude. I had to use 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
I had to use 3.
Yep. How do you do this?
Yeah, you just have to push it up against something.
I see that. Oh, okay. I can do that.
Did it rake it?
Yep. I just gotta get it around it. It's almost there.
Come on, muscles.
There we go. Oh, shit.
Do you want another one?
No, I got it.
Thank you. Flat Earth evidence. It's true. Flat Earth evidence.
There's two sides of the story.
Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up. You can look it up. Flat Earth. Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up. Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up.
That's the first thing is to ask questions. Good for you.
Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth. Flat Earth, look it up. Did I have this on? Well, I don't know. Might be. Flat Earth evidence. Mike, go give him that paper. Go give him the paper. The black. Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up.
What?
Flat Earth evidence, look it up.
Are you ready for lunch?
Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up. Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up at home.
We're not doing it in one day, right?
You're saying if you go head east, right? You know, we've been circumnavigating hundreds of years east to west, you know?
Want one?
Okay. Magnetically, we're full of magnetic.
Did you ever hear about this before?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know.
If they can fool us, they can rule us. We'll believe anything government says because they've been indoctrinating us from when we were little kids. Here, you can look this up when you get home.
surface of the water. There's always contained on the interior of there's always a container for water, all bodies of water. Is that correct? On the interior, not the exterior. You know, try to pour water on this. You know, so at what point, like, where's the curvature? You know?
Oh, look at these kids. The bubbles.
South Pole, Australia.
Flat Earth evidence. Look it up.
Upside down people are upside down. Buildings are upside down. Staff
Hi. Did you ever hear about it before? Did you have a question? Okay.
Yeah. We're not moving. You close your eyes, right? You feel yourself spinning 1,000 miles an hour, orbiting around the sun. Yeah, it's crazy. 66,600 miles.
We're not spinning.
Orbiting around the sun.
We are not spinning. The clouds are not magically held there.
You know, you would feel that.
And you know they're just floating. If we were spinning, you think they'd be like that? No, they'd all be like. Psh.
You know, in science, question days, you know, like.
No, actually, the spinning ball is a lie.
You know,
That's what's going on here.
You know, like.
Well, there is high and low pressures. That's what causes wind. That's when you heat up something, it makes it expand, the elements expand. If you start watching that 200 proofs, that coincides with the pictures here on this banner. And that time-lapse video, boy, that's a real eye-opener.
I woke up a year ago, January. You know, I've been on, it's like a rabbit hole. You go down the rabbit hole, everything starts making sense. There's so many pieces that it's not as difficult. You know.
Flat Earth evidence. Do you have a question? Okay.
There's a lot more going on than we think.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Just look.
Okay. Turn it around the other way. I think that's twisting it tighter, Dave.
I don't care. I'm just going to sit right on the edge here.
Flat Earth evidence. Look it up. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up at home. There's videos down at the bottom. The Flat Earth map is this one here. All these world organizations use it, but they leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know it goes around the outside edge.
So let me ask you.
Okay.
That's what I would ask my husband. What difference does it make?
What difference does it make? That's a typical girl question.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if they can fool us, they can rule us.
Well, they've been ruling
At
us
the end of
forever.
the day, I got
I know.
2 kids to feed and a mortgage to pay.
I know that.
Round, flat, square, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, so that's the beast. That's the system that we're
Let me
in.
ask you a question.
I know.
What's your thought on 9/11?
Totally inside job.
All right,
Yep.
well, now I believe it, whatever you're telling me.
But finally, it's nice to know that people are
Yeah.
awake.
Yeah. Totally, and so was Sandy Hook. Nobody died there.
Nobody died in Sandy Hook.
I know.
Sandy Hook, the place in Florida, the nightclub shooting.
I know. A lot of them are. It's very rare that you get a real one.
Yeah, very rare. You're right. It's all
Yeah.
about country
There's
club.
crisis actors.
Yeah, yeah.
They go around and they play these
Me
parts.
and you could talk for hours.
Yeah. Well, look up this 200 proofs video and start there, and then the time lapse one. Wow, that is like, you know, it's awesome.
I
Look
will.
at
Thank
this.
you.
All right, guys, have a great day. That family was awake. Flat Earth evidence. Look it up. Look it up. It's real. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up. Nobody will know. You can do it in the privacy of your home.
That airplane.
Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. You can look it up. Here, girls, come on. It won't hurt too much.
Yeah. So it's always been on satire. Like, it's just going to fall head. Yeah. There's a container. That there's more land, more research.
See, I don't go past Antarctica when I talk about this stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, people say there's more land and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm more like, all we know is Antarctica.
But I do think that old Chinese map.
Yeah. You look it up at home. Yep. You can ask questions if you want. Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. Flat Earth evidence. Is that your sock, ma'am? Is that your sock? No. Oh.
I got it. Oh, that's awesome.
Flat Earth evidence. Look it up. Flat Earth evidence. Look it up. It's true. Here, you can look it up at home.
What, flat Earth?
Yeah.
Why is the Earth flat?
200 proofs Earth is not a spinning ball. They're lying to us.
No, that's okay. I know.
You can look it up. Nobody will know.
Yeah, well.
No, it's all right.
That's okay.
It's true. I've been studying 2.5 years. My dad was a math teacher. My son, physics major.
The Earth is flat.
Yes, sir. You know, look at the horizon. Is it up at your eye level?
Is it what?
Is it at your eye level?
No.
It's not down. It's up at your eye level. You can see straight out and look at it.
It's a little lower than eye level.
Did you know that when you go up in a plane, it's still at eye level?
It should be. It's big Earth.
No,
Yeah.
It's never going down. There's a curvature formula. We can see 60 miles across Lake Michigan to Chicago.
Let me tell you something.
By the formula, you should not see it.
Pictures they took from the moon.
Oh, no. They were never on the moon.
Okay. Wow.
They were never on the moon. No, there is one of those. Absolutely. Creator. Here, you can look it all up when you go home. You can look it all up. Flat Earth, look it up. Flat Earth evidence, you can look it up. Flat Earth evidence, look it up. Here, you can look it up when you get home. Flat Earth, look it up. Yeah, I know it is too. Nice to meet you. There, you're the one who needs to look it up.
I believe they're flat.
All right.
Or is it just us that
Flat Earth, look it up.
why do you gotta the other planets are around?
Oh, it helps make proof points.
So what is it? Because that every other planet in the solar system is proven to be round, but ours is flat. Because people have some kind of goal to gain out of it.
They're round like a circle, but they're not
No,
spherical.
it's
You can't prove it.
I've talked to so many people about this, and it's like easily influential. Like, just like I said, if you try to prove that George Bush blew up the towers, he blew up the towers. If you try to prove that God was a quote unquote
No, we're
Messiah
just
and
showing
like
you
that,
we're just showing the evidence.
But you can't. That's not evidence. What's evidence
Sure it is.
about it?
Well, come and look. I'll show you.
All right, prove me. prove me wrong.
I can't prove anything,
You
but
can't.
all I
because
can do
this
is look.
all like hypothetical
No,
garbage.
look at this. This is the Flat Earth map.
Oh yeah.
This is United Nations logo. They use a Flat Earth map,
You
but
guys
they
should add Space Force
they
on
leave
here.
off Antarctica. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge.
All right, so then the people that have explored Antarctica and have found the beginning and the end of it are just total liars.
Yes.
How do we
Here's
know- how do we know
James
if
Cook.
there's- Like, how do you know how far out the expanse goes, the ice? You know what I mean?
Well, there's only one true way to figure this out, and it'd be to go to Antarctica yourself.
Captain
Well,
Admiral Byrd did that.
So look at me.
Have you heard of
I'm
Admiral
all
Byrd?
about exploring.
Okay, yeah, tell him about Admiral Byrd.
So Admiral Byrd went there on a government mission, and he lost like lots of planes because they kept crashing into something they couldn't see.
Yeah.
So
And that-
Did you ever think it had to do with the magnetic pole of the Earth? Because it is.
no,
at
there
its
is no
strongest
magnetic
point.
south. There's no magnetic south. All compasses point north anywhere you are on the world.
There's electromagnetic pulse throughout the entire world. No matter where you are, there's an EMF, and that is proven. If you brought out an EMF
Yeah, but the
gauge right here,
compass
you
points
would
north.
bring.
They
Just
all
because
point
the
to the
compass-
center. They
Yeah,
all
but
point to the center.
All answers lead to one place
All right.
too. But
so
it
do you
doesn't
believe
mean-
in gravity?
Do I believe in gravity? Yes. Because
Okay.
if I drop this,
I don't.
it would fall.
I think. Do you think that there's possibly another explanation
Yeah,
for
no,
that force?
The only thing
Wait,
about
no,
the only
no,
thing about
my
gravity.
turn.
No,
Could
all
there
right, no, I
possibly?
understand.
Could there possibly be another explanation for gravity?
Okay, so
Could there? Yes or no?
there's a
Yes or no?
theory. Hold on. There's a theory about the infinite possibilities. So the infinite possibilities theory is basically if I drop this cup an infinite amount of times, eventually it is not.
Did you ever hear of diamagnetism?
No.
Okay, and we're not being pulled down; we're being pushed down.
Push down.
Yeah.
So
Did you ever
gravity.
see? No.
So who's pushing us
Diamagnetism.
down?
Diamagnetism. Did you ever see the force field that looks like a donut up in the center and a hole in the center, and then it goes up and around?
A force field that looks like a donut.
Electromagnetic
I've never
force
seen
field.
a force field other than in movies.
Oh well, then you need to. You're not educated.
Stick with water. Stick with stuff we
You're not educated
That's
then.
like-
You guys, keep it up. But
No,
I like
you're
seeing-
not.
I like seeing this kind of shit because like you're questioning
The only-
like the status quo.
Can I ask you one last
No.
question? Dude, this one really gets me. Like, you know how we're at the beach, right? And on a morning here, you'll see the rays come all the way up to your feet. Like, literally the water, right into the sand, right? Now, how does that happen on a ball? How does the sun go around the curve? Because
You can look it up when you get
I'm
home.
just gonna listen.
It's because the sun is light years away. So literally what you just said proves that the earth is round because after the sun passes out of view, you still are getting sunlight.
How does mankind
Oh
know
no.
light years away? Question that.
How do I know?
Yeah.
Alright.
So how do they
in
know?
reality, no one knows.
Oh my God.
If they're off,
He's so indoctrinated.
5 miles, hundreds of miles, the whole.
Flat Earth. Look it up.
You got to question that.
About why the earth is so flat. What do people have to gain off of saying that the earth is round?
So you're really not interested in evidence. You want to know the
I'm
motive.
curious. No, I'm curious because like when you have this kind of stuff like the flat earth, usually like it's a conspiracy. Like there's a reason.
The
for
only
people to say it's
conspiracy
flat.
is the
Wait, hold
spinning
on.
ball globe.
You haven't said anything that makes sense to me yet, so just hold on.
I don't know
in
that I ever
reality,
will.
like, no one is gaining profits off of the earth being round or flat.
Oh yes, they are.
Off of what?
Oh yes.
Let me tell you, you see what I'm doing right now?
Videotaping?
Yeah, you know what I got a week or two ago? I got on this boardwalk for doing exactly what I'm doing. I received a ticket. Then the next week, I received a summons for a mandatory court appearance for that ticket for videotaping in public.
But
Does
that's
that
not
make-
illegal.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my point. Thank you.
You can look it up at home. Yes. You can look it up. You can look it up.
Okay, thanks. I'm okay. We live together.
Okay, cool. The 200 proofs video is what the banner's about.
Okay.
And the time-lapse video, that's amazing. You gotta watch that.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah. Sit down with a six-pack and...
Are you a corporation? Are you a government? Okay.
Here, you can look it up at home. Thank you.
And if you have all legal documents documents. Your name is written in all capital letters. Have you ever noticed that?
They put out.
You sure you don't want to?
I'm sure, thank you.
And there is. Because what they do is when we're born, on your birth certificate, that becomes a contract. And what that is that creates a fiction tax ID. Hold on, that creates, right, and that's a fiction.
And
That's a
what are those
fictional identity. That is a corporate
contain
identity.
They own us. They own us.
What they did is they
Well, that has
created.
nothing to do with the earth.
I'm explaining.
I'm not for it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
What happened?
The earth is flat. Look up the evidence. You can look it up at home. Look up the evidence. Thank you.
I'm gonna look at it. Thank you.
And most people don't understand that you are. You respond to a policeman. Had I known better, I would have done this. So I say, sir, I'm not.
Look up the evidence. The earth is flat. They are lying to us. They. Our government.
Oh, yes.
We have a question.
Did you have one of these?
Yeah, you gave us 3 earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. See the sun up there?
Uh-huh.
It's. We can agree that's round, right?
Yeah?
And
All right.
Mars, Jupiter, said they're
All the
round, right? We
planets
can
are in
agree.
space, right?
Okay.
They're round.
Now tell me what the definition of round is.
Like
Spherical.
spherical, you know?
Spherical?
Spherical.
You can't determine that by just looking. You have to see other things. We only see one side of the moon. Do we know if there's a backside? Is it a disc? Is it a sphere?
So what are you saying that is up there?
Oh, it's round. It could be like a flashlight round, though.
So it gets sideways.
It could be something pointing down, a convex lens pointing down. It could be. You don't know that. Do you see it spinning? It's not spinning. I don't see it spinning.
Yeah, it's
But like,
pretty far away.
didn't they calculate like all the stuff, like the rotation and everything?
Oh yeah. Can you prove any of that? No. They tell you things that you can't prove for yourself.
Can you prove that?
That's what they tell you. I can prove flat Earth.
All right, please prove. Wait, hold on.
Wait, yeah.
I can.
Can you go? Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We're listening.
Okay, this is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center, Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. It's not on the bottom like they want us to believe. It's 60,000 miles. Captain Cook logged with the shore at his port side. He logged 60,000 miles. There's a curvature formula for how far out and how far down it goes. So mathematically, and this is all on the 200 proofs video, on the curvature formula, we should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan 60 miles. It should be hidden by a 170-story building.
I have a question. Did you make that, or is that like something you read off the internet?
This is on the video, and we went and got good pictures.
You got good pictures?
We got good pictures, and we put them on. I made up this banner. So,
Lovely banner.
Those
thank
diagrams you made.
So, no, there's a lot of people doing this, actually, that you don't realize there's millions of people onto this. There's some in Europe. We have a large group in the United Kingdom. And I know you may have heard this for the first time, but it's big. And we're out here because we love humanity and we don't want them to be lied to anymore.
Thank you.
That's what this is all about. That's why I'm here, taking my Sunday.
Think they're lying to us?
Yes, they are. So, and as soon as you figure this out, you have to study perspective, though. See, there's 4 planes working here. The railroad tracks and the sky and the land, and that comes to a point. But the horizon, as you look out there, there's only 2 planes coming together, so it's a line. And that line will always be at your eye level, even if you're up in a plane. The horizon will always be up here.
She has something to say?
Didn't you go skydiving?
I did go skydiving once.
My brother also went skydiving.
Okay.
When he went skydiving, they took a video, and he was so up high that you could see the Earth. The Earth was
Okay,
really curved.
there's 2 things that can explain any of that. First off, the field of vision. You can see this far.
Did you see the curve of the Earth?
Excuse me. You see this far? Then you can see this far all the way around you. Okay? All the way around you. So that's a circle. And your mind is telling you that must be the curve. Or the other explanation could be they're using a wide-angle lens, which if you were down on the ground, it would also be curved right down on the ground. So you have to test that. You can't just go off what you think you see.
So you think it's like psychological?
Yeah, when we're kids in kindergarten, they tell us that, hey, this is where you live. That's what they tell us in kindergarten. And they're lying to us. That's child abuse.
Think about it. At that age, did you guys really?
Do you question your teacher? No.
Yeah. They just tell you.
So here, this is how you know. This is a real sunset. You see that line of light coming to you because that's flat.
Yeah.
But it's not on the back sides of the waves. You see those dark lines.
Yeah.
If it goes right on the table like that, it's a flat surface. It's not curved. If it was curved, you just get one little spot.
Yeah.
That has to do with your angle of reflection.
I did that test at home too, guys.
See, there's a lot of things you have to understand in order to understand that we live on a flat plane. Okay, if the ball is spinning, we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, right? How come we're not weighing less at the equator? There's centrifugal force, right? Where is it? It's not here. There's no evidence of that. Up here, there's no centrifugal force. There's an axis, right? Look at this. This is right on NASA's website. How come there's two different sizes of the United States on NASA website? I didn't make up that picture. It's on there. You go look it up.
You can look at it right now. I think.
You think this is funny? You want to be lied to? Do you want to have children and have them lied to too? Do you?
Dude, I was 40,
Do you?
I was 46.
I never lied to my kids. Never. I said, you can play along with the Santa Claus game, but it's not true. It's a game.
I mean, I'm not.
See, this is not game because they're going to be taking over the world, and we're all going to be under one government, and then we're going to turn into a third world country. Do you think that they're feeding us chemicals in the sky for nothing? You think they're putting fluoride in your toothpaste for nothing?
Yeah. In our water.
It affects our brains.
Yeah, it's crazy, guys. I haven't eaten in 6 days. You know why? I'm kind of protesting. I got a ticket for videotaping on the boardwalk a couple weeks ago here.
And tell me that they're not